important things that comes out of the Theta Chi experience is the leadership development that the brothers go through. And we really kind of boiled down the way we develop as leaders into a number of different sections. And I'll go over that in a second. Before we get started, I'd just like to point out, this is our executive board for this academic year. And the most important thing about that is notice the class distribution that we have. We have 3 seniors, 3 juniors, and 4 sophomores who all serve on the executive board this year. We really do appreciate senior involvement, especially at the high levels of our chapter. And it really says something that we do keep our seniors involved, and they are able to help teach younger members. Looking ahead to next year, we've only elected 4 positions thus far. President Todd Littlebury, Vice President Steve Bialik, Secretary Kevin Kasha, and Treasurer Matt East. Notice that the top 3 positions, again, will all be seniors next year. That really does say something to the fact that our seniors really are still involved in the House. I think it's rare that chapters have that many brothers on their, senior brothers on their executive board. So going into our leadership plan, it's kind of like the way we develop as leaders in our time at Theta Chi. We start as new members. From day one, the new member class elects a new member class president and a new member class scholarship liaison. They have minor roles and involvement within their new member class. However, it does give them some exposure to a little bit of leadership experience in their first semester with us. Also, the majority of the presentations that we ask them to sit in on our chapter position presentations. So the majority of the executive board officers hold these presentations, as well as some of the committee chairmen. That just helps them understand, 1, how the chapter operates, and 2, gives them some thought into what they may consider running for in the future. Also, we reserve 4 executive board positions for new members: recruitment chairman, social chairman, and steward. And that's just another way to make sure that younger members are involved on the executive board. And this year, we had a special meeting of Greek, as Dylan will talk about later during partnership, that was geared specifically toward new members and introducing them to Greek life. When we elect officers, we have an officer shadowing, or an officer transition process. It's really broken down into 3 parts. Written officer transitions, which are pretty much a list of everything that a new officer would need to know in order to be successful in their position. The Beta Sigma Wiki, which is a living, breathing, growing officer transition, as James Franklin said. And it's editable online, and it does kind of add a level of dynamics to our transition period. We also have what's known as shadowing and double shadowing. Shadowing is the newly elected officer follows around the current officer and really sees how they operate on a day-to-day basis and the responsibilities that they have to do. If we are lucky enough, we are able to double shadow at times, and that is the brother who had the position the year before will also give advice to the newly elected officer who already had a year's time to reflect on that position. For those brothers who aren't elected to executive board positions, we do offer small committee chair roles. This gives younger members some exposure to leadership. Through the committees, they're able to stay involved. Also, executive board officers, with the exception of the president, usually all have some form of assistantship program where they will take a younger brother to really show them what they do and really just help them out in learning some of the things about the position. They get house points for doing this, and it really does encourage some full member participation. That's really how we develop as leaders, the kind of steps we have. We do reward that. It's not just things that people do on their own. We give 3 main awards: Brother of the Month, which is given out by the Vice President; the Standards Excellence Award, which is given out by the Standards Board Chairman; and the Beyond Brother Award, which is given out by the House Chairman. Once we develop as leaders of the chapter, we do encourage brothers to become leaders on campus as well. I think it's important that we have brothers involved in campus life. Just to name a few, I myself happen to be Vice President of the Association of Student Alumni. Ian McManus is on the College Students Cancer Exec Board, and he is the Relay for Life Chair. Brother Chase Philpotts manages the Melismatics. And our new member, Eddie Stilson, is president and founder of the Lehigh Land Yacht Speed Record. He's actually not here right now because he's out working on that. We really hope he gets that record. Once we've developed as our campus leaders, we do look a little bit to national leadership. We attended 3 conferences this year. We're proud to say that Dylan Kuhner was selected as one of 9 brothers across the country to participate in the Elite Initiative Group at our convention this summer. That was really great. And as Ian mentioned before, he was selected to lead a discussion on standards board at our conference this past January. And the Major Leadership Challenge, we had 11 brothers in attendance. We're really revered by members of our national chapter as being one of the best fraternities, one of the best chapters. A number of other things. We also do like to help out the university at an administrative level. A couple examples of that. Brother Feinstein sits on the Accreditation review panel. I am actually on the Lehigh University Alumni Association Board of Directors as an excellency. So the program that we do this year, we mentioned that we took a retreat to Howard Alter's farm. A few of the executive board members went for the first chapter to go in 2 years. Our highest national award is named after Howard Alter for his service in the fraternity over the past 60 years. And it was a really good opportunity for brothers to kind of share some of his experience and really get his thoughts on Greek life, how it developed in the past, and where it's going in the future. Went to a couple of goal-setting seminars on the Greek life leadership retreat, and at the beginning of the semester, the executive board had a goal reassessment workshop. As far as recruitment goes, we're proud to say we have 14 bright new members out there. We are at 51 currently, which is the highest it's been in a long time. We'll have 38 active brothers next year, which is awesome. We really tried to emphasize the importance of interpersonal skills during recruitment this year. One of the things we like to do is, we don't like to call it rush, because we feel like rush, you're in too much of a hurry to try to just get people in and out. With recruitment, you actually are able to meet potential new members, and they can meet with brothers. And we really do encourage full member involvement. So I would say every brother should participate in at least 2 or 3 recruitment events this year. A number of things that we were awarded this year. We received all 13 Chapter Excellence Awards at convention this year, as well as the Howard R. Alter Jr. Award for Chapter Excellence. That is the highest award that our national chapter can give. We're one of only 10 chapters in the country to receive the award, 130, so we are really proud of that. Just a kind of a side note, for the 3rd year in a row, we were approved for the AFH waiver for the 09-2010 year. And we are looking forward to the Greek Life Awards banquet soon, hopefully with that quite a good weekend. And now I'd like to pass over to the President, Dylan.
Thank you.